Hello ISRO Civil aspirants, I am Indranil, BTech in Civil Engineering, MTech in Structural Engineering. Today I am going to discuss about ISRO Civil 2018 paper with detailed handwritten question and solution. This video consists of 20 technical question और मैं आपको बता दूं कि ISRO का जो पेपर होता है वो ज़्यादा टफ भी नहीं होता है, ज़्यादा ईजी भी नहीं. By analyzing previous year's paper, question level setup is moderate. Now proceed to the questions. The first question is, in sludge digestion tank the gas mainly evolves is, answer for this question is methane यानी कि CH4. If in this question ask what are the gases that evolves, then the answer will be CH4 and CO2. In this question asks for the gas mainly evolves, so the right answer will be CH4. Next question. Zero hardness of water can be achieved by lime soda process, excess lime treatment, ion exchange method, excess alarm dosage. Correct answer for this question is ion exchange method. Before that, we need to know what is hardness of water. Hardness of water can be categorized into two different parts. Number one is temporary hardness and number two is permanent hardness. Temporary hardness occurs due to carbonate and bicarbonate ions of calcium and magnesium salts, and permanent hardness occurs due to sulfate ions of calcium and magnesium salts. Next question. Ratio of volume of water present is given soil mass to the total volume of its voids is known as porosity, void ratio, percentage voids, degree of saturation. The correct answer for this question is degree of saturation. Degree of saturation is denoted by capital S and it is the ratio of volume of water to volume of void. Other soil properties are void ratio, porosity, percentage air voids, etc. Void ratio can be defined as it is the ratio of volume of void to volume of solid, and there is no upper limit for void ratio. Porosity is the ratio of volume of void to total volume. In percentage, volume porosity can't be greater than 100%. It is always less than 1 in percentage 100. For perfectly dry soil, the value of degree of saturation is 0, and in fully saturated soil, the value of degree of saturation in percentage is 100%. Next term, percentage air voids. Percentage air voids, it is the ratio of volume of air voids to the total volume. Next question. Surge tanks are provided for storage of water to increase the velocity of flow in a pipeline as overflow controllers guard against water hammer. The correct answer for this question is to guard against water hammer. Surge tank is a storage reservoir at the downstream end of the closed aqueduct. There are three types of traces in water hammer in pipes. The first cases is gradual closure of valve, sudden closure of valve and pipe is rigid, and number 3 case is sudden closure of valve and pipe is elastic. Proceed to the next question. Per capita demand of water is calculated in liters per person per year, per person per month, per person per day, peak hour consumption. Correct answer for this question is per person per day. Per capita demand can be defined as total yearly water required of the city in liter to the 365 into design population. Note that 1 liter is equals to 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube, or 1 meter cube is equals to 1000 liters. Next question. Floating body attains stable equilibrium if its metacenter is at the centroid, above the centroid, below the centroid, anywhere. The correct answer for this question is above the centroid. Note that in case of floating body, metacenter should be above center of gravity. In case of submerged body, center of buoyancy should be above center of gravity. Next question. Unit of kinematic viscosity. Meter square per second, Newton second per meter square, Newton second per meter cube, kg second per meter square. Kinematic viscosity is denoted as nu, and it is the ratio of dynamic viscosity to the mass density. Dynamic viscosity is denoted as mu and mass density is denoted as rho. Proceed to the next question. Weber number is the ratio of inertia force to surface tension, gravitational force, elasticity and viscous force. The correct answer for this question is surface tension. Others numbers are Reynolds number is defined as it is the ratio of inertia force to viscous force. Froude's number it is the ratio of inertia force to gravity force or gravitational force, and Mach number is the ratio of inertia force to elastic force. Next question. Equation of continuity of flow is based on the principle of conservation of mass, momentum, force or energy. Correct answer for this question is mass. The equation for continuity is rho 1 A1 V1 equals to rho 2 A2 V2. For incompressible fluid, it is rho 1 equals to rho 2 equals to constant. Incompressible fluid that we are taken into consideration in ideal fluids. So A1 V1 equals to A2 V2. And conservation of momentum obeys in Euler's equation, and conservation of energy it can be seen as Bernoulli's equation. Next question. The two forces of 9 Newton and 12 Newton which are acting at right angles to each other will have a resultant of 8 Newton, 10 Newton, 15 Newton, 20 Newton. It's a very easy numerical. The correct answer for this question is 15 Newton. Let's try. The resultant is denoted as R, and it is the formula for to find out resultant is p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. Here taken into consideration is p equals to 9 Newton, q equals to 12 Newton, and angle in between them is 90 degree. As you know that cos 90 equals to 0. So root over 9 square plus 12 square equals to 81 plus 144. That means root over root 25. The answer for this question is 15 Newton. Next question. The distance between the centers of adjacent rivets in the same row is called a pitch, lap, gauge, staggered lap. The correct answer for this question is pitch. The distance between centers of any two adjacent rivets parallel to the direction of force is called pitch, and diagonal pitch is the distance between centers of two adjacent rivets in the diagonal direction. Okay, proceed to the next question. Along the principal plane subjected to maximum principal stress, answer is maximum shear stress acts, minimum shear stress acts, no shear stress acts, partial shear stress acts. Correct answer for this question is no shear stress acts. In shear plane subject to maximum shear stress, there are some principal stress, and the principal stress can be evaluated by coordinate of center of Morse circle if we are evaluating with the help of Morse circle. If in the principal plane subjected to principal stress there is no shear stress occurs. Okay. The next question is bending moment is maximum on a section of a beam where shearing force is maximum, minimum, equals, changes its sign. The correct answer for this question is changes its sign. I have taken a numerical example. It's a simply supported beam, point load acting its middle, and the span length is L. As you can see, shear force diagram and bending moment diagram, the maximum bending moment is PL by 4 and maximum shear force is P by 2. Maximum bending moment occurring in a section where shearing force changes its sign. You can see in the diagram. Next question. Rivet training work is generally required when the river is meandering type, aggregating type, degrading type, subcritical. Correct answer for this question is meandering type. To limit the movement of the bank of a meandering river, river training works is generally constructed, and groyne or spar is constructed for river training work. Next question. In a waterbound macadam, the binding material is sand, crushed aggregate dust, cement, bitumen. The answer for this question is crushed aggregate dust. Bitumen is used as a binding material in flexible pavement, and cement is used as a binding material in rigid pavement. Next question. Partially saturated soil is classified in one-phase soil, two-phase soil, three-phase soil, four-phase soil. As you can see in the diagram, it is a three-phase soil diagram and it is partially saturated soil. It consists of air, water and soil solids. Next question. Failure of slopes occurs only when total shear force is equal to total shear strain, greater than total shear strain, less than total shear strain, none of this. You can easily find out the correct answer for this question is the Failure of slopes will be occur when the shear force is greater than total shear strength. Okay, next question. Covering of concrete placed on the exposed top of an external wall is known as copying cornice bridge lintel. Correct answer for this question is copying. Other terms are cornice, an ornamental molding round of the wall of a room just below the ceiling. Outer surface of the ceiling just below it, cornice is present or cornice is constructed. Okay. Lintel, one type of beam which used to support the above wall when openings are occurred. Openings like doors or windows. Next question. The foundation in which cantilever beam is provided to join two footings. In this foundation or this footing is generally termed as strap footing. In strap footing, strap beam is used, and strap beam in nature it's a cantilever beam. Next question and the last question for this video. Age of tree may be ascertained by radius of its stem, circumference of its stem, number of branches, number of annular rings. The age of tree can be evaluated or determined by number of annular rings. I have taken a wooden log, and as you can see the annular rings, with the help of these annular rings we can easily evaluate the age of a tree. Okay, thank you for the day. If you like my video, then don't forget to like, comment and share my channel, and of course subscribe my channel. Thank you.